play fantastic cricket. In the end, India, the proud winners and squaring the series as a result of this victory. My first duty to introduce the presentation party. Shri Pramod Tiwari, IG of Police, is here with us. Shri Brij Bhushan, DIG Kanpur. Shri Anil Kumar Sagar, District Manager Kanpur. Shri Ashok Kumar Singh, SSP Kanpur. Mrs. Shakuntala Gautam, ADM City Kanpur. Shri PD Pathak, Sports Secretary UPCA. Mr. SG Saxena, Head Utility Vehicle Tata Motors. And Mr. Harish Krishnamachar, Vice President World Sport Group. First, there's a ceremony to present medallions to the match officials to be presented by Shri Brij Bhushan. May I first of all invite Roshan Mahanama to please come forward, the match referee, and receive his medal, his award. Then the two officiating umpires, Billy Doctorov and Asad Rauf. G.A. Pratap Kumar, who was the TV umpire. Asad Rauf to please come forward. And you can take your glasses off now. Job is done. G.A. Pratap Kumar, may I invite him to please come forward. And Sanjeev Dua, who is the fourth umpire. Then the big award, the Future Generali Dream Player of the Match, decided by Nimbus Sport Commentary Panel. Who else but Sourav Ganguly for his fantastic batting. Check to be presented by Mr. Harish Krishnamachar. And there's a trophy also to be presented by Shri Pramod Tiwari. Brilliant effort, Sourav. That smile tells a story. You've already mentioned that you'll classify it as one of your very best test match innings.
Yes, it is. It was not an easy wicket to bat. It was an important test match. You know, we were one down in the series. So from that point of view, it was special.
And not easy when you've walked in there in the first innings, seeing Rahul Dravid get that snorter. What was going through your mind?
Well, I saw that, and when I walked out, I said, if something kicks from that spot, you can't do much about it. You just got to think of the ball, think of the good areas. If one kicks up, kicks up. But
it's really been a good team effort also. Boys have put in the big effort in the all-important test match.
Yes, it is. It's especially the way we bowled in the second innings. You know, on this pitch, anything over 150 chasing fourth would have been difficult. So from that point of view, the bowling effort was very, very special in the second innings.
Your knock was extremely special. Well done, Sourav. Keep smiling and well done.
Thanks, Ravi.
Sourav Ganguly, Man of the Match award winner. Then there's a big one, Man of the Series award, decided by Nimbus Sport Commentary Panel. It goes to Harbhajan Singh for fantastic bowling figures. He will get the keys for the Tata Sumo Grand to be presented by Mr. SG Saxena. May I invite the South African captain, Graeme Smith, to please come forward. Big hand for the South African captain. Well, bad luck. Your boys tried extremely hard. You'd be disappointing and lamenting the fact just one or half a bad day and the match was lost.
Yeah, look, I think margins are pretty small on a wicket like this, and a drop catcher, maybe not bowling as well for a session, and maybe not batting as well. But I think India were pretty clinical throughout, and you need to be on a surface like this, and it showed, and they deserved their victory.
Plenty of positives to take out of this series. Obviously, A.B. de Villiers came of age. You yourself was in good form. You beat the elements and showed intensity and resilience.
Well, look, it's a very good Indian team, and to come to their backyard and to have performed as well as we have in a number of days in the series, I think it's a terrific thing for our team. I think it's been a terrific season from the day we left for Pakistan. You know, if someone had said we'd achieve what we achieved this year in this season, then we would have taken it. It's been awesome, and a lot to build on before we go to England.
Coming back to the battings, would you have approached it differently? There was, consensus amongst the commentary panel, at least, that you were just a little bit slow and not aggressive in the end.
Well, I think we weren't really allowed to be able to play that well. I think India really got the ball in the right area. I think the seamers hit the right area, and it made it difficult to sort of trust your shots, you know, when one's going through the top, one's keeping low. And then I thought their spinners bowled superbly well. It made life, you know, sort of stroke play very difficult. And when you're only chasing 60 or so, then it is a lot easier sort of just to play with a bit of freedom. But it would have been nice, could have posted sort of 120, 150. I think it would have been an interesting game.
Another that comes to mind who has been brilliant for you in this series is Dale Steyn on docile tracks. Has been wonderful.
Yeah, just had a terrific season. I mean, for a young man like that to already be posted at #1 in the world, I mean, it's an awesome accolade for him, and greatly deserved after the season he's had. I think the whole bowling attack in many ways is fairly young, so to see the success that they've got has been terrific. And as I say, most of them are 23, 24, and Mackay has led them well, so there's awesome prospects.
Well, we enjoyed every bit that was offered by South Africa in this series. All the best and well tried in this one.
Thank you very much, and thanks to the Indian people for everything.
Graeme Smith, the South African captain. May I now invite Mahendra Singh Dhoni to please come forward. Big effort, Dhoni, because you expected this from your team, but how well they performed and executed the plans on a tricky pitch, may I just add.
I think it was a complete team effort. You know, we didn't win the toss. Of course, we are not winning too much of that, but you know, that was you can say slightly put us on the back foot. But I think it was a team effort. Of course, Saurav batted brilliantly, but you know, I think whoever can rotate arms, he contributed. That was really amazing. The part-timers, they came into action. They picked up the crucial wickets. And I think it was the tail-enders, you know, especially Srishant and Ishan, the way they batted and got us those extra runs. So I think it was a complete team effort. Of course, there were a couple of guys who performed above par. Of course, Bhaji, he bowled brilliantly throughout the series.
Anything they say that you touch these days turns into goal, and some master strokes there, changing the bowling options and working well for you.
Well, one of those 5 days, you know, where everything worked. You know, I made around, I think, in the whole Test match, I made around 8 to 9 bowling changes, which fetched me 8 wickets. So that was very, very good for the team. So hopefully it will remain the same. I'm just hopeful for that.
It was a tense series, nevertheless. Credit to South Africa for making you sweat.
Well, definitely, and you know, conditions, they made it tougher. You know, it was so hot and humid everywhere, wherever we played, whether it was Chennai, Ahmedabad or Kanpur. So I think it was tough. We had a good series, and we played 15 days of tough cricket. So overall, I think it was good.
Fantastic performance, MS Dhoni. Enjoy the day, have a blast, and well done for squaring the series.
Thanks.
You can also pick up the Future Cup trophy. May I also invite Graeme Smith to please come forward. They're both the joint winners of the Future Cup trophy. And he graciously sends in Anil Kumble, who is a regular Indian captain. Wonderful gesture from MS Dhoni, and good to see the two captains smiling. And that is what we have from the presentation ceremony down here. Thank you for attending the full Test match.
Wonderful scenes from the Green Park Stadium in Kanpur. A great gesture by Mahendra Singh Dhoni to invite Anil Kumble to pick up that trophy alongside Graeme Smith. As we said, two smiling captains, and I think both teams really played to their very best. Right, then it's time now to go to a very quick break, but when we come back, we are of course going to talk to two important members from either camps. We'll be talking to Gary Kirsten and Mickey Arthur. Stay tuned to that. But on our way to a break, we'll take a look at a man who bowled with a lot of fire and a lot of passion in him, Harbhajan Singh.
TVS Flame of the Day, brought to you by TVS Flame. Aag lagegi.